Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Kareem. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. May the Almighty accept all our prayers. So guys, in my last video where I was talking about my academic facts, I said inshallah I'll soon be a registered midwife, and alhamdulillah yesterday I got my results and yup, I'm a registered midwife. So today's topic is about the four moral principles, the four moral guidance in Islam. As a Muslim, as a believer, the four moral principles you use in guiding yourself in all your daily activities as a believer. So for the four moral principles, I'm going to start from the highest to the least. The first one is the Holy Quran. The second one is the Hadith, the Sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The third one is the teachings or advice from an Imam, Khalifa, and so on. And the fourth moral principle is the human conscience, and that is my focus today. The human conscience. Starting with the Holy Quran, that's the holy book. We use that as a guidance. We read the Holy Quran to pray. If you want to seek any knowledge yourself, you can read from the Holy Quran. We have Qurans that are translated, and you can read from the Holy Quran. You can see evidences from different ayahs in the Quran. Then the Holy Quran is the major, is the major, not the only one, but it's the major guiding principle a believer must use in seeking knowledge and in understanding some basis of the religion. From the Holy Quran, you can get facts, you can get knowledge, you can seek knowledge. When you read the Holy Quran, you can understand and have deep understanding. Let me use the word deep understanding of Islam if you read the Holy Quran. So that's it. The second one is the Hadith, the Sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This one we use it. He's talking about the ways and doings of the Prophet. So we can read it now and say, okay, during the Prophet's time he did this, he did that. So you can use that one as a way of guiding yourself in your daily activities. Do you understand? And you understand. The third one is like teachings and advice from imams, khalifa, ustaz, and so on. So like this one now, you're not clear about something, you can meet them and they'll give you a deeper understanding, or they give you a deeper explanation. That's it, a deeper explanation of what you're trying to understand. You can use that. Then the fourth one, which is my main focus today, like I said, is the human conscience. The human conscience. The human conscience, al-damir, is like a natural instinct that the Almighty has instilled in every human soul. So through human conscience, one can recognize that, okay, yes, this sin is good, this sin is bad, by how it affects the heart. Human conscience is also like a justice, a sense of justice and righteousness, that it's like an inner voice one should listen to when trying to make justice, or when trying to make judgments in their daily lives. Human conscience is very, very important. That's why I'm trying to lay emphasis on this human conscience today. This human conscience, now we can see when someone has done bad, when someone has done something that is not good, people have this feeling of regret, feeling of shame, feeling of doubt. Yes, you can see, okay, yes, that thing is like a sin, it is not good, it is a bad deed. Then when someone has done something good, when someone has done good deed, someone have this feeling of tranquility, feeling of peace of mind, this feeling of, okay, yes, I've done something, feeling of satisfaction. You say, yes, this person has done good deed. I'm not saying there are some people that are now stone-hearted, that when they do something bad, they still have this feeling of satisfaction. Yes, they've done it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when we do good, when we help people, when we do good, when we don't do something bad, we have this feeling of peace of mind, feeling of achievement. Yes, I've done something good for someone. The Almighty has given us this human conscience as a sense of justice and righteousness, just to help us complement our understanding and interpretation of the Quran and the Sunnah. Like I'm still saying is like conscience is very important. When you do something, the way you feel after doing that thing, either good or bad, is like that's what determines if something is good or bad. I'm not trying to say conscience happens like after doing something. It can happen before doing something. Like that sense, that inner voice that is talking to you. That's what conscience is. Let me let me give you an hadith about conscience. There's an hadith that says, if you're happy about your good deeds and you're saddened about your evil deeds or your bad deeds, then you're a believer. Once you've done something bad and you feel this, you have this sense of regret, you're feeling of regret, yes, you're a believer, you know, yes, what you've done is wrong, and you seek Allah's forgiveness. Then when you've done something good and you know you've done something good, you feel this, you feel happy, you feel like this feeling of peace of mind, tranquility and satisfaction. Yes, you're a believer, and you want to do more. That's something about doing good. Once you've done good, you want to do more, you want to do more, you want to do more. So I'm saying conscience is very important. It's like one thing that guides our daily activities, and that's what Almighty Allah has given every human soul. He has instilled it in every human soul. It's not left to you for your own conscience to be able to work for you. Everyone has conscience. We all have conscience. That conscience you feel, is it feeling of satisfaction, is it feeling of regret, is it feeling of doubt, is it feeling of shame? That is that conscience that is making you have that feeling after doing something, or before doing something you are thinking about it. There's another hadith that says, if something wavers your soul or your heart, you should abandon the thing. Like, yes, if you're not sure of something, if you want to do good now, you want to say, okay, yes, let me do zakat, you won't start saying, should I do, should I not do, should I do this and that. But once something is not right, once you are not feeling good about that thing, you start having this doubt, this feeling of doubt, like, should I do, should I not do it? That's that thing they're talking about. If something wavers your soul or your heart, abandon it, just don't do it. When you start having doubts, once you start weighing it, oh, is it good, shaking my shake, should I do it, should I not do it? Once you start weighing it, that's like that feeling of doubts. And that's once someone wants to do something evil, when someone wants to do something wrong, it happens, that doubt there, it means, feel like mashe, don't do it. Abandon that doubt, abandon that feeling, that thought or whatever. Just don't do it. I'm not saying, and I've never said, or I did not say that human conscience is the absolute moral guidance, that it is the highest. Maybe do I have been explaining it since, or do I'm focusing on it? I'm focusing on it because it's like the one I can explain someone. I mean, I'm talking to people, that's what I'm trying to explain the human conscience. I am not saying it is the absolute moral guidance. I'm not saying it is the highest. I'm not saying it is the mightiest. Human conscience has to be aided with knowledge. It has to be aided with reasons and wisdom of the divine revelation, of the Quran, of the Sunnah. It has to be aided. Like I said before, I said human conscience, it's what Allah has given us just for us to have a deeper understanding of the Quran and the Hadith. That's like what human conscience has done for you. When the heart has not become corrupt and the mind is not ignorant, then conscience will not be a problem in this place. It's going to be a source of misguidance. Sorry, it's going to be a source of misguidance. So, like, what we listen to, what we do, that's why you have to be very careful with what you instill your heart with. You have to be careful of what you listen to. You have to be careful of what you feed your heart with. So, when your heart has been corrupt and your mind has been ignorant, then this way conscience will not lead you to do something terrible. This way conscience will not lead you to do something bad. You'll not be able to know the difference between the right and the wrong again. As I was explaining before, I was talking about human conscience, that is like a sense of justice and righteousness. And righteousness in Islam has to do with good character. It has to do with pure character. A pure heart motivates someone to do good. So I'm not talking about the heart or mind of someone that's been instilled and fed with nonsense and rubbish and jargons that has now made them, that doing bad is now something that someone do daily. I'm not talking about kind of heart. I'm talking about a pure heart. I'm talking about a good heart. I hope I've been able to explain what human conscience is and how human conscience is very important in guiding, or how human conscience is a very important moral principle in Islam. I've come to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and if you've not, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like this video, comment and share. Thank you. Bye. Wassalam.